Hello guys, I hope I'm audible today. Yesterday there was some audio issue, so we're not able to make our live successful. But now I hope I'm audible. If you're able to hear me, please hit chat box as a yes. You're able to hear me. It is going to be really
So you just
appreciated.
mentioned that you want to learn
Just
Python.
hold on, guys. Yeah. So I want to make sure I'm audible. We are good. So today topic is very interesting, guys, right? There are some update I want to give you all so you can understand what is the update and what is the takeaway for you. So it's going to be, good understanding about your future plan, especially for the Palo Alto firewalls. So let me share my screen and then we can start. Okay. So just 1 minute. I'll share my screen and then we'll start. First, let me know if you're able to hear me clearly. Anyone just, put me in chat if you're able to hear me. Welcome. So I can understand you guys are able to hear me. All right, good. So let me now share my screen and then we can start. All right, so now my screen is visible to everyone. Okay, now we are good. So thank you so much for joining this session, guys. And today I'm going to give very important update, and it's very important to know everyone who is especially planning to upgrade themselves in the network security. So trust me, if you're planning yourself to go in the network security, learn the Palo Alto firewall. So what are the changes happen in the certifications? Nobody's talking about it. So I am here to talk about this. What certification changes we are going to get here? That's why you can see in the our dashboard itself that Palo Alto certification changes in 2025 and what coming next, how the certification is going to be look like. So those things I wanted to explain. So you can see like I'm just logging on the latest firewall. That is the very latest firewall image. And this is the Palo Alto firewall and that is running on the 11 series code. That is the PAN OS. So this is the one of the latest firewall. I just, get from the Palo Alto. That is the 11.2.3.h.h3, 2.3.h3. So if you are planning to learn this firewall, from which certification point of view you should start? What was the old certifications and how the new certification is going to be your game changer, right? We have to understand. So first I would like to understand like, and I would like to explain how the certification was look like earlier. So if I just go with the our training plan, you can see earlier we have a two certification. One is the PCNSA and one is the PCNSE. So are they retired? Are they still going to be alive? If they're going to be retired or they're going to be alive, then what is the next new thing is coming in the picture? We have to understand, right? So that's why I'm here and I'm going to step by step explain how things is going to be happen. So without wasting your time, I'll simply go on Google and I will just type here Palo Alto certification roadmap. So once you type, the very first thing you're going to notate the cyber security certification. Earlier, it was the network security or Palo Alto certifications was there when you were searching for the roadmap. It was the kind of the Palo Alto certifications roadmap. This kind of the results was coming, but now they change completely and they rename as a cyber security certifications. Similarly, if you go for the G skiller, if you are the like become want to become the G skiller engineer, then there are the earlier there are the G skiller academy, right? And that has been changed with the G skiller cyber academy. Like let me show you that as well. So they all are talking about the cyber security. Why it's very cyber security important that we have to understand. So if I go here G skiller academy, you'll find now this G skiller academy has been renamed as G skiller cyber academy. So everyone is talking about the cyber security. So is it really important to learn the Palo Alto firewall? Is it going to make a change of my professional journey, or I'm going to be like outdated in the future? So that's all confusion I'm going to make you, clarify here. So why this skip big companies are changing their old network security or might be the firewall name as a cyber security, there is a reason. Because these are the one of the firewalls which is basically acting as a your cyber soldiers for safeguard your country, your state, your houses, your company. So we have the cyber soldiers who basically 24 into 7 working to safeguard digital assets which is available for your country, which is available for your houses, which is available for your like any kind of the organizations. So that's why those cyber soldiers must have the very good knowledge about the cyber security and what come in the flavor of the cyber security that we have to understand. So first, we have the armies, we have the air force, we have the navy. Every country have similar kind of the armed forces. They are protecting their country, but how they are protecting their country, we have to understand. So those particular arms personals, they are physically available on the border, air, and the sea, and they are helping to protect your country. So no enemy, no other side is going to attack, enter in my country. So they are also basically a soldier, but they are the physical soldier, country soldier who basically protecting overall, who is just residing in any country, any state, anywhere of the world. Similarly, what if my whole country is protected and inside the country I have the offices, houses, like different headquarters, who is going to protect the digital assets available inside of this particular building, offices, like houses, right? Who is going to, let's suppose you have the very critical file, who is going to protect that? Might be that critical fight. Let's suppose ministry of india Ministry of India have the very critical file where we just have the plan how I can just protect my country, what are the loopholes, how we are planning to move something, building the road, another pathway to just go to the last mile of our country, and we can protect, give kind of the good pathway so my soldier and other thing is going to reach there. So those are basically going to be decided in the critical documentation, and somebody sitting in your office that leak that documentation to the your neighbor country or enemy country, that documentation not going to move from your border, that is going to move via the internet, right? So that who is going to protect that? So that's why we have the cyber soldiers, right? So if I talk about cyber soldiers, that means cyber security professionals. You guys are the one. You should feel proud. Whatever the network security engineer we have, you guys should feel the proud you are contributing for the country. You're earning the good money, that's a true. You're growing your career, you're feeding your family very lavish life, that's true. But at the same time, you should feel proud. You also acting as a cyber soldier, network security soldier, network engineer soldier to just protect your country, your company, your houses, means any digital assets. What are digital assets? That's your any company data that must be protected. So that is what you are doing. So first of all, say thank you yourself. Let's move to the topic. So that's why cybersecurity is everywhere, because without cybersecurity is not possible. And this cybersecurity is going to include a lot of things. Without firewall, note my word. Without firewall, none of the cybersecurity is going to be complete. None of the security basically is going to be complete. Note my word. So you have to learn a firewall. This firewall could be anything. Could be a Palo Alto firewall, could be a FortiGate firewall, could be the checkpoint firewall, could be the Sophos firewall, could be the ASA firewall, XYZ firewall, any next generation firewall. I'm not going to particular brand base, but you must have the security protocol understanding. You must have the next generation feature of the firewall should be understanding. So let's focus on the Palo Alto, what certification they have changed and why they have changed. So if I'm going on this particular section, cybersecurity certifications, you are going to find there the Palo Alto Network Certification Program. In this network certification program, you are saying here empowering those who protect our digital way of life. That's why I'm keep saying, guys, listen here carefully. The very first tagline you can see here, they're talking about empowering those who protect our digital way of life. It's not me saying you are the actual soldier who is just protecting your company data, our country data, or your home data. No, it's even the company is saying the one who is have a dream to protect their country, protect their organization, protect their houses, anything, your mobiles data, this technology is going to empower you. These company are going to be give more power so that you have the more knowledge so you can do the best work to just protect any organization. I hope it makes sense, right? So moving further, how the certification program is going to look like earlier and how now it's going to be look like, that we have to understand, guys. Okay, so if I go down, you can see here, let me close it. I don't want to. So you see, we have the still three sections here. You have the network security, you have the security operations, and you have the cloud security. So which one basically I should start? So today I'm not going to talk about the cloud security. We have done a lot of discussion. We'll probably discuss in the separate sections. Why cloud security? What cloud security engineer is going to be do? But trust me, these are even going to part of your cybersecurity journey. We'll discuss more about it. How the network security, especially security operation is going to work. I'm not also going to talk about this. The main agenda, because I want to empower, basically Gwinnett want to empower network security engineer because we are the partner of your career progressions. Means we take as a like collaborative partner. We help you to progress your career. How you can progress? By learning the right thing. You have the right roadmap. You have the right knowledge. So you can just go and do whatever you want to do in a professional journey by learning the right thing. So network security, who done the CCNA, who done the CCNP, who done the CCI. They all are the network engineer. Along with SD-WAN you have done, along with SD access you have done, and you want to move your journey in the security, then what certification you have to do that? Let's suppose you are not in the network journey, you are the pure security engineer, right? You are the pure security engineer. So you are the security engineer. That means you already know the FortiGate firewall, Cisco firewall, Checkpoint firewall, Sophos firewall, pfSense firewall, and you want to learn about the Palo Alto firewall. Then how your road is going to be defined, how the certification path is going to define, which certification is going to relevant for you, that I want to discuss here. So let's go and discuss one by one. So I am already in network security. In this network security, you can see we have the various level of the courses. You can see we have the fundamentals, we have the professionals, we have the specialist, but we have the legacy as well. So you can see PCNSE is no more available for the certification. It's dead. Note my word. PCNSA is also dead. So if someone is just going to teach you about the PCNS and PCNSE and talking about the certification, they are making fool of you. Note my word. So you have to, hey, stop, stop, stop. This is something not relevant now. You have to upgrade your skills. You have to check the latest certifications. It's happened recently. So I want to upgrade my audience. I want to give the right directions. So my audience should be always updated. So the PCNSA and PCNSA's legacy no more. So we have the now new certifications, that is the fundamentals, professionals, and specialists. Which one shall I start? Where shall I start to my journey for the become the Palo Alto Firewall engineer? That's the main $1 million questions. Let me help you. So generally, anyone who want to plan for the network security, they will start with the fundamentals, right? Fundamental is going to give you the opportunity. Let me tell you, cyber security practitioner. So if I just click on it here, if I just open the new tab, you will see that fundamental is going to give you the certification like this. If you do the certification, you're going to get the cyber security apprentice certified. It's a very basic certifications, and you're going to learn very basic thing about this particular course. So let me, if I download this data set, if I download this data set, so you're going to find the course content model as well. You can see. So the examination fees is going to be happen 150 USD. The examination duration is going to be 90 minutes. But this is the table of content. You are going to understand about the basic cyber security. What is the different term we have in terms of the cyber security attacks, life cycles, and then you have to understand about the IDS, IPS, like LAN, WAN, SD-WAN technology, very fundamentals. Even you see VLAN, zone, IP subnetting. So that's why I keep saying, guys, keep saying always. If you are plan to become the firewall engineer, you have to start with CCNA. See how many topics has been integrated from the CCNA in this particular course. So if you already done the CCNA, you don't have to do this course. 80-90% already you know that things. Few things can be covered even the advanced level of the courses. But you can see SSH, TLS, IKE, we have the VLANs like IP subnetting, SD-WAN, LAN, WAN, TCP, IP, DNS, NAT, PAT, OSI model. Are this part of the firewalls? Trust me, you must have to know this technology. If you don't know CCNA, networking fundamental, you're planning to go directly in for the firewalls, I should say stop yourself. Don't waste your time. You must have to go and learn this technology first, right? So this is basic fundamental course. It's related to more in security, cyber security, some new terms where you're going to get new things, and based on that you're going to learn about your journey about the cyber security apprentice. Let's suppose you have already good knowledge of CCNA, you have some basic understanding about the routing, switching, VLANs, some basic fundamental of the cyber security. I believe this course is not going for you. You can skip this course. So what I can do? Let's land in again on the professional course. Now we have the professional, we have the specialist course as well. So if I go for professional course, again, this is going to be contradictory. Shall I go for the professional? Shall I go for the specialist? So let me open a course content of the professionals, and then you'll see what inside of the professional courses. So if you will see in the professional course, when you're going to complete, that is known as the Palo Alto Network Certified Network Security Professionals. And in this badge is going to be issued for you. This badge is going to be issued for you as a professional course. But if I see on the data set point of view, in this data set point of view, again, you can see the examination fees is going to be 200 USD and the duration is going to be 90 minutes. That is going to be again MCQ questions. But here it's going to be a mix of your advanced firewall feature. It's going to mix of your SASE solutions. It's going to mix of your SD-WAN solutions. So if you want to do this certification, you have if you have a goal to become a SASE engineer, you have to go to become the SD-WAN engineer. Along with you have a goal to know about the advanced firewall feature. This course is for you. So this is going to combine SASE, SD-WAN, and these all advanced firewall feature. So are you really comfortable for this course? Or I can go and do some other course which is going to be more relevant for my career. Definitely, this is also going to be career progression for your journey if you want to plan for this course. But see, you have to very good in the SD-WAN, SASE, and the firewall. Then this course is going to be very useful for you. So what next? What option I have? Where I can start? My PCN and PCNS is dead. What I'll do now? You can see there are different examination. They are talking about the CDSS as well. That is even advanced. They are talking about the advanced DNS filtering, URL filtering, IOOps, AI operations. Right? They are talking about the best practices assessment. Something very crazy, guys. Right? You might be never heard these kind of things in the past. So let me make your life easy. I would not suggest you go for this exam. Personally, if you're planning to start your journey, I would not suggest go for this exam. You should start your learning by this specialist course, and this is your first course. Let me open it. This is your, let me go back and let me open in a different tab. This is your course. You can see this is going to be Network Security Analyst. It's equal to PCNSA course. I can say somewhat. It's very limited syllabus we have. Let me show you. So once you can start, the badge is going to be this way. You can see again. And if you go for the exam download data set, say this exam fees is going to be look like in this way. So again, this exam is going to be 90 minutes. It is going to come as MCQ questions. The price is 250 US dollar now. Again, you can book via the delivered by the Pearson UVE, right? And price may vary for the country, but here you can see. These are how to create object, configuration, applications, how to log forwarding, SD-WAN, some template you can see that, creation of the application, management, operation, troubles, I mean, very basic things, starter, cloud manager, automation, variables. Even you can do that, but it's not going to give the 100% firewall features, which you just have to manage. But it is going to give the new extra features, starter, cloud manager, folder, and snippets, automation variables, starter logging services, create an add and apply policy. Means you are going to get a lot of things, but still something is missing. And what is that missing? Let me back here. Now, this is the one of the more relevant course for you. Next generation firewall engineer. See, this is the one of the course which is going to be more relevant for you. So let me click. Even it's not complete if you're not going to do this exam as well. So it's a little bit messy, but let me make your life easy how we can complete this all three together. So this is known as the for you. The new course Palo Alto Network Certified Next Generation Network Firewall Engineer. And this is your logo. Once you get the certification, you're going to get certifications. Make sense? And if I download the data sheet for this one, and this is the Palo Alto Networks Next Generation Firewalls Engineer. And again, duration is going to be 90 minutes. MCQ questions answers. You have the 250 USD. But here you see the game is started. Means pan OS networking configuration, layer 2, layer 3, virtual wire, tunnel mode, aggregated management, HA configuration. See, this is something I was searching. Dynamic routing configuration, port, authentication, split tunneling, IPsec parameters. See, virtual router, logging, VSS, SATA logging, PKI integration, SSL. You can see PSN, even Panorama, but there is no HA. There is no user ID, content ID, and all. It's missing in this particular section. So even you are going to do this certification, a lot of things you are going to miss. So now you have to understand, I need to do all certification to know all things, or I can just stay with the one certification. I would suggest, that's my personal opinion. As per the current syllabus, what we delivering, the PC NSA plus PCNSE. There are two certification, and you cover almost 100% of the firewall. But to cover these 100% plus few new things, right? There was no SD-WAN, there was no SASE in this particular courses. But now they added some SASE and SD-WAN in this course, right? So if you want to learn SASE and SD-WAN, then definitely you have to do this course. There is no other way around we have. But if you want to learn only firewall, you want to become the panorama expert, you want to become the firewall expert, next generation firewall expert, so you can start with this. And some of the topics we are going to capture from here, like the content ID, URL filtering, everything, user ID, and that policy, NAT, everything is going to part of this, and HA even going to be part of this. So we have to do the mix of the syllabus. So at least you ready for this exam 100%. And when you ready for this exam 100%, here you ready for the 50 to 70% examination. 30% you have to attend the followed SD1 class and the SASE syllabus. Then you are going to become 100% here as well. So then you do these two certification, you are going to be champion of the Palo Alto Firewall. So this is my suggestions, but still you want to go one by one, go this one, go this one, go this one. This is something. This is not for you. SSC engineer, even I let me show you what content is going to be there, but even want to become SC engineer, you can click here as well. So put your comment. If you have any questions, put your comment in the YouTube chat so I can take your doubts. Put it in the comments as well. I'll reply on the comments as well. So if you want to become the SSC engineer, this is for you. So here you can see this is a security service edge engineer, and even go for a data set, you're going to get these data sets. So again, we have to pay now a lot of for the examination fee, $250 again, and they are the course content. Means you have to understand more about the Prisma access planning and deployment. Prisma access routing you have to understand. You have to understand how to deploy the Prisma access service infrastructure, configure deploy the Prisma access mobile users, VPN client, Connect, how it is going to happen, how the GTN is going to be deployed, how SAML Kerberos certificate, LDAP and RDS is going to be implemented, Prisma Access Services. So it's more about the Prisma. As SASE engineer, SC engineer have to become here. So choice is yours, guys. I just give the right pathway. We have the lot of certification, but yes, more relevant network next generation firewall engineer. There is no PCNSA. There is no PCNSA. Now, in our course content, if you see that we cover all this topic which is available. So still our syllabus is going to be same. We are going to add some new things because we have to add, but it is going to be more bulky of the syllabus. So we want to more simplified in terms of the trainings. So you can understand key concept 80-90% things which is more relevant for day-to-day activity for this, especially for the panorama and the Palo Alto management. That is going to be there still as per our course content, and also we are going to add the new things. So I hope you understand. If you have any query, any question, feel free to ask me on the chat comments. So where are you watching, right? I'll definitely make a video. I'll help you to understand. In case if you have any training requirement, right? You want to learn like SD-WAN, you want to learn the Versa, Cisco SA, Palo, any courses you want to do that, live courses, FortiGate, Checkpoint, Firewall, you can just reach out to our support, right? Here is our connectors. You can reach out to our these numbers. It is available. You can just hit to the call and chat. You can write the email as well. Definitely someone is going to reach out. Even you want to fill the form, someone is going to reach out to you and they will help you in terms of the your all requirements. Already we have the 15-17,000 students complete their trainings, firewalls, Palo Alto and Checkpoint and the FortiGate, CCN, CCNP, SD-WAN, and they are enjoying in the industry. They're getting very high salary. They get 40-50% hike in their current CTC, and they are sitting on the very top level of the industry. So if you want to become those kind of engineer, you want to become 1% top engineer, so probably you can collaborate with Gwinnett Technologies for your career success, and definitely will help to bring all your goal on the table so you can grow in a professional journey. And most important, while grow and you earn money, you are going to serve for the company, you are going to serve for the country, you are going to serve for the family to just make sure all digital assets are safe. So you should be proud. I'm the cyber soldiers. So thank you so much, and thanks for your time. See you again for next lecture tomorrow. Bye bye, take care.